So hello everybody. The playoffs are here. The first matchup of Wildcard weekend being an actual matchup where I try against Nelly with actual starters in the game. Where I can run my actual offense. To honor Kobe Bryant for his untimely passing, Cam Newton will be wearing the number 8 for the rest of the playoffs. I don't know what's up with his face scan, whatever. And Marlon Mack will also be wearing a Kobe Bryant number with number 24. Quincy Enunwa is wearing 81, but I didn't feel like changing that because that's a amount of points set. And actually, let's go check some stats. Let's see if Enunwa had 24 in his stats somewhere. Probably not. Quincy Enunwa, he honestly isn't deserving of anything to do with Kobe. I think about it. I should change it, but Quincy Enunwa. Actually wasn't that bad on the season, to be honest. Anyways, now we've gotten that out of the way. Rest in peace, Kobe. It's time for the playoffs. Time to get Nelly in the game. Oh, I almost left. Oh, I got a party too. Give me a minute, folks. Well, correction, give my PlayStation a minute to do its job. It doesn't like to do that most of the time. Gonna make the party private so no one else joins. But like I said, they will be wearing those numbers for the rest of the playoffs. So here we go. First of all, gotta wait for it to load in. Sadly, I have to keep my phone on LTE so I can keep up with the stream chat. Otherwise, my phone will just lag out. It's fine though. If we run over the limit, it'll just go to 3G or whatever. I thought about putting something like Mamba on the back of Cam's and
Coach, playoff fever has immersed South Florida as
Max
we are at Hard Rock Stadium here
far.
in Miami. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway.
Miami Dolphins.
Here we go.
What's up, Matt?
Here we go.
And thank you. I probably should have done a little bit of tape watching, but you know.
On first down, Newton. He's got Smith here.
Low pass
13 yards on the game's opening play. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree, getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Must be because I'm allergic to having a good opening drive.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Newton.
Man, my O-line always lets off those blocks as soon as there's a hole. Just like how they did on that last play. There's a hole open. Could have been a possible touchdown.
Wild card round, and they told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Throwing on third down, Newton. And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defenses I remember is
I'm gonna have to outscore Nelly. I don't trust my
when
defense.
They find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
Ooh,
and it's right knocked
there.
Away
Click
and
on
incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense?
You guys always talk about how good of a team I have, but realistically,
they tried to throw for it there.
Oh,
nice
game is louder than my voice.
Away and bring up second down.
I'll fix that here in a second.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And an alley to run. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 40.
All right, let's go fix the game audio real quick. Should probably turn it off anyways. I don't really need it. At least the commentary. All right, that should fix the issues. Depending on wind, this might be field goal range, but I don't think there's wind. Or at least if there is, it's in my face. That's for sure. Ah, I didn't expect him to get that block. But we got the first down, and that's what matters.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Newton on first down. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Is game audio fine for you guys now? Hopefully it is. It should be, but you never know with this type of thing. Quincy Enunwa, number 81, scoring on the opening possession of the playoffs.
And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey,
I hear the office in the back, or in the other room.
They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
In the last game that we played, Nelly did that same thing. It was just right on the goal line, and one of his other guys, who didn't fair catch, ran up, grabbed the ball, and it called him down at the 1.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Now a first carry for Dial Pumphrey. And he'll be upended at the 28.
May have drug him forward, but at least you tackled him.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively?
Me versus Cam would be a good matchup, not gonna lie.
Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go.
Oh no, we never put it on competitive.
All the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if
Yo, we never put it on competitive. That was what we were going to do for the playoffs. God dang it. It just clicked into my brain. We never put it on competitive, no. Aye, whatever, we cool. We both get the same advantage, so it's not like it matters that much. I didn't even think that was who it was supposed to go to be honest. It looked like it was just an overthrown pass to the guy underneath. Oh yeah, 100%.
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to
coming out in
diagnose as he did on that play,
5 wide again.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does.
Let's go.
He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the linebacker, CJ Mosley. And he'll get this back.
He's going to put in Kirk. Even though, honestly, that wasn't Kirk's fault. He's doing the same thing that I did last game. Shut up, Blake. Unless he's going to tell me that's lagging or something, but no, he didn't message me, so I think we're good. I thought I was going to get left in the dust for a second, but I luckily got away. I luckily caught up because I wasn't using my other player.
It's caught, Smith. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. And boy, they had high
great physics, man.
Receiver when we asked the coaches about
the way that his body bent.
And obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes.
Oh, I thought he was going to break that tackle and go for a touchdown. I'm going to try to come out and draw him offside. Never mind. Couldn't get set in time.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm pretty sure this is how the last game, or not the last game, but the first game we played started out, where one of us was winning, like by a, not winning by a decent bit, but one of us was winning and it looked like it could possibly be an easy win for the other one, and then it ended up not being.
Newton forced out to his left. This is caught.
That's not who I thought I was throwing to, but I'll take it.
On any given pass play, you never
I honestly thought I was throwing to the guy running across the middle, because he looked like someone who would have, you know, X as their button, but oh well.
And that one covered beautifully. Their
Okay.
defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Newton fighting for the end zone.
Oh, Cam!
It's out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big
Wow, can't believe Cam just did that to me. I shouldn't have taken the hit, but Cam, come on, bro, you can't do that.
I come back to risk reward. And I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit,
Oh, I shouldn't have tried to hit stick.
and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly
Well, Julian, like I said, I should have slid, but Cam shouldn't have fumbled that either. He, like, got tackled like that. Like, Cam's not going to fumble on that.
getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
It's fine, though.
They can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10.
As long as it's one of the only mistakes we have. I mean, it was the drive was off of a turnover. We wasted some time.
A couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, we don't need Super Bowl 50 Cam in the building. Fumbling and then not going for it. Although he didn't have time to get up and go for it, so I can't really get mad.
Let's go, D.
Oh god, wrong person. Luckily he's running and not passing, otherwise he would have dialed up to CP.
Able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash them there.
I think my dog might have farted. I can't tell though.
Giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run.
I read that play too. You saw I tried to cut back out there, but I got caught on the block. Oh well. Yeah, most people would come off of this. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna user this, and I'm just gonna straight up blitz this. I think I know what he wants actually.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Let's go! CJ Mosley.
CJ Mosley. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He was trying to hit
No, my nose is stuffy.
fake the handoff. Now Newton. Flush to his right. And he'll toss
That's a late hit. Come on, EA.
Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds.
Dog, what are you growling at? There's literally nothing to growl at. I can promise you that. That's a bad read by me. Well, it was an okay read. He just used it well. Because, I mean, the ball gets through there because I knew he was fast enough to get the space. I just threw it a bit too soon. You've got to be joking me, Cam. You've actually got to be joking me. But I can't put it on conservative carry because then Marlon Mack's abilities are useless. There's really no winning in this situation, is there? Let's go. Come on, defense. The defense is giving me my chances. That's the thing. The defense is allowing me my chances. Cam just has failed me.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know if Nelly's got nerves or what, but the dude's not playing like Nelly, that's for sure. Unless maybe it's a plan to get me settled in and then do something that's going to destroy my confidence. I'm not going to be able to get a playoff in time. So, well, we're in field goal range now. At least we should be. If not, then oh well. But a few more yards and we'll definitely be in hittable field goal range without having to force anything. Dang it, I shouldn't have cut that way. I should have cut inside and then tried to juke. But I tried to get a better angle. It didn't work, obviously. I'm not even going to take chances with my players getting hit off the catches.
From the red zone now, Newton.
Let's go, Jamison Crowder.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Looking to run with Mack.
Number 24.
Touchdown, Jets. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets will
Man, Julian, you shouldn't have said that. Now I feel scared. Talking about how I'm facing the defending Super Bowl coach. Man, get out of here with telling me or telling people stuff like that. You're scaring me. Alright, defense has got to hold for 1 minute and 5 seconds. And we'll be fine. Because I'm fine with him getting ball after half as long as he doesn't score here.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh! Bro, imagine if Harrison Smith hadn't gotten juked out right there. If Harrison Smith doesn't get juked out right there and he hits him off of that juke, that's a touchdown for me.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
I ain't gonna. Oh, that should have been mine, and everyone knows it. That should have been mine. I clicked on it the perfect time, too.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Here's Prescott. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And I think that one might have been
come on.
Out of bounds. So this will go only as
he tried, and that's what counts.
I know he wants to get his
it's out of bounds.
Game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that.
I knew what route he wanted. I just couldn't quite get there with my user. He's throwing risky passes, which is what's making me believe that maybe. See, that's why I'm scared of Michael Thomas still. Is because he has the height and he has basically everything that he needs. I wasn't going to try to hit stick or anything because I knew he'd get around me.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I know what plays Nelly likes to run. That's the good thing about playing in back-to-back weeks.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That first down completion only netted him 3.
Wait, what? Go up on the... Crap. Picked the wrong thing. Oh well.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
They'll throw again. Prescott.
I know what he wants. I know what he wants. I know what he wants. That's not what I thought he wanted.
Give him 7 on the tuck.
That's all. I should have said a QB spy, but I was using the person who I wanted to put a QB spy with. This is what I did to keep. This is what I always do to keep people wrapped up. I user my defensive lineman because it's just one extra person back in coverage. Oh, that's a touchdown, isn't it? Come on, EA. That's a touchdown, and we all know it. It better review that. That reminds me, though. Cornerback matchup by overall. We're definitely... That was a TD, and we all know it. I'm not going to deny it. That's a touchdown. He doesn't have any X factors out there, so, you know. Okay, half over.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we're at halftime.
1 half in, and I'm winning. Oh, Lord.
As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman.
That's almost scary to look at, if I'm not going to lie.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I mean, Nelly should have scored on that last one, but apparently Michael Thomas's toe tap didn't count. Realistically, it should have counted, but it didn't.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Again, Nelly's going to try to hit Michael Thomas over here, and I know it. Come on, Nelly. I know you're smarter than that. Bro, get out of here. Did Dak Prescott just force a fumble? What? Dak Prescott just forced a fumble? Come on, bro. It's more entertaining than anything, I suppose. Come on. Dak Prescott. Oh, okay, I was about to say.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary.
So my quarterback is fumbling, and his quarterback is the one forcing the fumbles. This game, bruh. This game. Oh, I tried to bait him into throwing that. I forgot I don't have a fast user off of that. So I can't make plays like that, but luckily, it's out of bounds. Here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to send pressure, but Darius Leonard's in coverage. If he throws anything up top, oh God, come on, somebody. I knew that side of the field was covered, so that's why I left that place open with Leonard. But what I wasn't expecting was that, I should say. Oh, he's got so many people there to burn. To think that should have had the ball right there. But of course, his quarterback forces fumbles and mine fumbles. Come on. And I can't sort my thing by speed because then he's just gonna have Michael Thomas open every single time. So really not much I can do about that. Should have just taken a knee. Indeed I do. Indeed I do. I also need for Cam Newton not to fumble the ball. I also wish that what's-his-face didn't fumble last time. But, you know, whatever. Nelly got screwed right before half, so I can't get mad. Oh, what? I tried to juke, and it was like Marlon Mack did like a double juke or something. Let's watch this again. See, I tried to juke one way, and he steps over to the other side, and then jukes. Otherwise, I could have had a successful juke through that gap right there. Oh, well. Oh, I tried to set my feet. That's not necessarily Cam's fault. That's just the game's fault for not letting me set my feet in time. I did what I wanted. I just couldn't successfully do it. Oh my God. That's my fault. I should have probably thrown it sooner, but I didn't necessarily even see that guy there, which is pretty surprising because he's wearing bright orange. I feel like this is what happened in our last game. I got ahead by a decent bit. Both of us got screwed over a few times, and then I started to fail miserably in the second half.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
I just gotta... I don't know. His run defense scares me because of the adjustments. Oh, yes. Widen up the gap. Please. Wow, Marlon Mack. What a man. What a man. That's a good job by Nelly right there, though, to stay out of the way. Not allow the animation to happen. Why did I... Okay. Ooh, I got bailed. I got bailed. He read that perfectly, and I got bailed. I knew the moment I pressed the button that I screwed up. Need a check down. Go Cam. He's got so many fast people on his line that I just can't get out there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. I'm coming after you. Throwing again.
Oh, what the? I don't know if that guy was on a QB spy or what, but I don't feel like he should have dropped back into that coverage right there. He's D lineman, and he wasn't using him.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Keep in mind that the score right now shouldn't be 14-14 because I've gotten robbed out of multiple possessions.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL.
Think about it this way: he gets a fumble off of something that shouldn't have been a fumble. Oh my God! I thought he was going to throw deep. That's my fault. I thought it was a play action. Just kept running back to guard the deep route.
Pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. He finds an opening past the...
How does he have the people that are that fast?
It's Black. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
If I had a time machine, I'd go back and tell myself to fall down.
5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They run with Pumphrey.
Dang, his run blocking is so good. Granted, I shouldn't have put a QB spy on the opposite side where he could do that.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that.
Alright, so if he does anything sneaky, I'm gonna be here for it. Wow. Oh my God. I tried to go for a strip and I missed. Don't let me go for a strip if I'm not in range, EA. You ever thought of that one, EA? Hmm?
Scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people were worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback. Here we go. Here we go. 15 yards.
See, my defense was... I told you this is what he was going to do. He was going to probably play pretty bad in the first half. And then all of a sudden, he'll just eventually get something that's just going to absolutely deflate my team. And that's what it was. He has 4 turnovers, right? But I've given up the ball more times than that, just off of him either stopping me or the game wanting him to have the ball. Because keep in mind, his quarterback, Dak Prescott, made me fumble. Wasn't even on a hit stick either. That's the sad part about it.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Back now in Miami.
When I got the ball back, I could have just run out the clock, but I didn't because it was literally the start of the second half, and I didn't feel like doing something like that.
National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run it now with Pumphrey. And he's going to bull his way.
Come on, Harrison Smith. That's where you need to hit hard. I know how to stop this as long as it gives me a goal line defense to pick from.
Yo, we're going to 53. Yo, check 99, check 99. No, off. Switch, hey.
What?
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Punching it in from a yard away.
Where exactly was my defensive line going?
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
I predicted this literally in the first quarter, I'm pretty sure. I said, he might do bad now, but eventually he's going to have something happen that'll just deflate me and my confidence and my team and stuff. And what do you know? Multiple turnovers for him that basically turned into the game wanting him to have the ball back.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting...
I wanted to throw a circle, but I couldn't. This game should have been mine. It really should have been. Should have been mine.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. He's got
I had to hope that he'd guard Evan Ingram like he did right there. That play was a 50-50. And that's the truth of the matter. That was 50-50. If he picked the right one, he would have had it.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. And this is going to be
Come on, Ingram. You got to catch that in bounds.
So it's incomplete.
You got to admit, that was a smart play by me, though. Not just letting him easily stop that. Roll out, draw his user off, have Marlon Mack moss a few people. All part of the plan. See, guys, you just got to know how to think in this. I'm just joking. That one, he usered that correctly and got me to do what he wanted me to, and I got bailed. But Marlon Mack, as we all know, pretty goated.
This one complete to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11.
I'm not going to run the ball as soon as I get X Factor, because he knows that's what I want. Like, that would be stupid. You see, he shifted his D-line in a way that I couldn't run either way, so I shouldn't just come out and run directly into his line. I don't want to lose his X Factor because I just want to run with him.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try.
Alright, so here's the plan. You go up there.
A shotgun snap for Newton. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Let's go.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving.
Why Marlon Mack is at fullback baffles me, but I'm fine with having my power back in, and that's why.
Touchdown, New York. A 3-yard touchdown run. As they can now even this game.
What's the point of me chewing clock, Julian? I'm not going to bet on myself getting a coin toss. And I'm not going to on purposely run the ball over and over again to chew clock. I know that's what he'll probably do now that I think about it, but I should have kicked that to Harrison Smith's side.
21 all the score as the kicks away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
I mean, honestly, even if I lose this game, I'm happy with myself. Because, I mean, I kept up with Nelly, and that's
The Dolphins at the line ready for their
just
next
pretty
drive.
nice.
They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for
Tackling.
a 3 and out.
Good tackling,
So that
folks.
didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
I mean, that's true. It is kind of been time.
Last play got just a yard. Here's
Alright, so
second and
no. Back there. No, oh no. God dang it.
It's Prescott. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So he got free at one tackle.
I wanted to user somebody, but I couldn't. Alright. If we stop him, we get the ball back, we drive down, try to score. That's the game plan.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go! Let's go! Chris Harris locked down. You can't get much better than that, folks. You just can't. I should put on conservative carry. Oh God. He read that like a book. Oh well. At least he didn't get a hit stick or anything that could have made me fumble. Alright, conservative carry. Keep letting the clock tick.
It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
How do you get there that quickly? That's my question.
Past the 20.
That's my question. I snap the ball and throw, you're there instantly. That doesn't make sense. You're lined up a good 5 to 10 yards away from my receiver. I snap, throw, intercept. Like, it just doesn't make sense. That shouldn't be a game feature. That you can just zip, you're there. I don't care how fast somebody is. That's like literally my season because he's apparently the Flash. Yes, score. Alright, new plan. We drive down, score, go for OT. I'll let myself get too comfortable, that's my fault.
Deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now on the other side.
Yeah, I know it's not over yet.
The crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation.
Defense gave me a chance. I ruined the chance. I went with what I thought should have been open. It wasn't open.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's back to throw. He completes this one to
I can't juke. No.
Catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
I wanted to juke right there, but I have to have conservative carry on. Well, I definitely don't now that I think about it, but
making the plays necessary and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Finds his tight end Ingram.
Risky dots. Risky dots.
Going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what.
Gonna act like I'm audible.
Gotta get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Pulling a Nelly here, except I'm not running halfback dive. The fullback dive. Oh, come on. Alright, we're not wasting our timeout yet. He called timeout. That's a new one.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Man, I don't have the counter I want. No. Going aggressive here, boys. Going all out. Full back. We got to get it. I mean, come on.
They come out here in the eye.
Sneaking doesn't work. Sneaking does not work. It does not work in this game. Marlon Mack, number 24. All of our, keep this in mind, all of our scores this game have come off of, well, maybe not all of them. Maybe not all of them. Never mind. I was going to say all of our scores, but no, never mind. Almost all of our scores have come off of Mamba numbers. It's in. It's in.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
I could have gone all or nothing, but he still has time either way. I'm not going to put the game in jeopardy like that when he still has time, either way you put it.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
Right. I'm going to pull something I saw Matt do. He thinks I'm going to probably run man coverage. But the truth of the matter is, that's not at all what I'm doing, actually. I have someone to account for anyone going deep. Multiple people to account for anyone going deep. Oh, I thought he was going to catch that. That should have either been a pick or a catch right there. That's the truth of it. That's either a pick or a catch, and somehow or another, it ends up being a drop. I mean...
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now he'll let it go deep left side.
Wow. He had to abuse man coverage like that. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick. I'm sick. Why am I still in that? Why am I still in this formation? No. Why am I still in this formation? Oh god, okay. 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 We gotta think this through. Think it through. Think it through. He's probably gonna go for something over the middle if he does pass, which he does.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Pumphrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
I'm gonna make him another play. Screw that. No, I should win. No, I can't ice him. I can't ice him. He's at his home. Game over. Damn it.
Check. We're going to 53.
They'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And they're going to get the timeout call. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. And his kick here is
1 second.
And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So nothing of importance there, just the season on the line, and he puts it home to likely get him through to the division round.
If you're a fan, you're
I couldn't. I wanted to lateral, but everyone was blocking up the field instead of realistically staying with me.
It's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs, because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech.
Cam's gone. Cam's gone. Cam ruined the game. There's no other way to put it. Cam is gone.
But you're right about how much it's going to hurt.
Cam Newton is gone after this season.
To get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
I don't know. I don't know. I think so, yeah. Head coach. That's just a heartbreaking way to lose. Like, honestly. Had I lost in a blowout, whatever. Had I lost, in, any other way than a turnover fest where Cam Newton literally ruins the game, I think we would have been fine.
Alright, boys, time to go check Dak Prescott's hit power. Make sure he's not a linebacker in disguise. Alright, boys. Obviously, we're not going to save anything if we accidentally mess it up. We're just going to go take a stroll down to his hit power. Let's see here. Hit power 40. Maybe if it was 24 or 8, maybe I would have let him get away with it. Because 24, Mamba numbers. I'm sick. I'm sick, boys. We had a run. We really did. I mean, you can really tell the differences between week 17 and the wild card. You can tell the differences between me trying and me not trying. But it's just devastating to lose like that, dude. Well, I guess on that note, since Cam Newton is now unworthy of the number 8, he will now be set to the number 1 once more. Marlon Mack, however, will stay at his trusty number 24. Seeing as Marlon Mack did his job that game, he did it wonderfully. Truly deserving of the number 24. Well, maybe not completely, but somewhat. Let's view the box score. Cam Newton. Let's see here. Almost 300 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Dak Prescott, 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions. It all really just came down to that throw where he kind of just abused the fact that man coverage can't really keep up with a route like that, where you let everyone get set and then have someone go up the field. I mean, it's fine, I suppose. Honestly, Marlon Mack probably did more in total, though, than Donald Pumphrey, but it's fine. Evan Ingram, clearly probably the MVP when it comes to receiving. Defense, interceptions. Chris Harris with 2, Chris Mosley with 2. Him having Baker Layfield, his custom name. And then kicking. It all came down to this field goal. And when I think about it, everything really comes back to the fact that Cam fumbled in a position where... No, he fumbled on the 1-yard line, I'm pretty sure. Cam Newton did. Then, that could have been a scoring drive. Then we had the one where Cam fumbled on 3rd down, going into 4th down. We could have punted the ball, gave him worse field position. Maybe would have ended out with a different thing in the drive. And then we've got a different outcome of that drive that he had. Then we had the interception, one of them, where he just read it perfectly. And then there was another one where, keep in mind, He started at the edge of my offensive line. I throw to somebody at least probably 7 to 10 yards out on the outside of my offensive line. He gets there by the time that I can press X, snap the ball, and instantly hold down the button to pass. Because I knew there was no one there. No one should have caught up, but they did. So that was a possession that he shouldn't have had. That was his last touchdown scoring possession. Like I said, he shouldn't have had, but the game is built that way, so whatever. I think rushing, I definitely had a better game than him. Even though he had more yardage, I had 3 rushing touchdowns. So, yeah. I mean, it's fine, I suppose, but I don't know. It's just not. It's not fun when you lose like that. So I'm out of the playoffs. Let's go see who I possibly could have faced going into the next game. Postseason. Oh, I went to team schedule. Alright. So, see here. This would have been the second game. So the divisional round. Oh, I can't even see who I would have been facing. I don't know. I think I would have been facing the Texans. Yeah, I would have been facing the Texans. Now, I feel like this game could have had a completely different outcome had I been playing the Raiders. Because I beat the Raiders in the first game that we played. But I like the fact that I was able to keep up with Nelly. I mean, I had a better team than him. But I did cause him to make a few mistakes. And really, when you look back at it, the only reason that he... What seed was I? I was the 5th seed. And the Texans were the 2 seed. Basically, the way that this was set up was if the Raiders lost in last week's game, I could have ended up playing them. And the Dolphins would have played Chargers. But that's not what ended up happening, sadly. It's just... It sucks to lose like that. It really does. I mean, this season, it only took about 20 days, I think, to get completely done through the regular season. Well, no, because we had that break in between. Oh. Ow. My knee just popped. But oh well. There's always next season. I've got this team set up. This whole team. I have it until the end of next season. The issue becomes, though, next season, if I go to salaries, we have a lot of key members that are going to be on contract year next year. Don't pay attention to any of these guys because they don't really matter to the team. But next year, we've got to deal with Harrison Smith, Darius Leonard, this Turner dude, I don't know how to say his first name, Charles Leno Jr., Jamison Crowder, Charles Herndon, this dude, I'm not going to worry about him. Or him. Oh wait, no, never mind, that's 2 years in the future, never mind. So we got to deal with Herndon, Crowder, 2 good offensive linemen, Darius Leonard and Harrison Smith. With a $24 million cap deduction, plus the cap deduction that will come from this season's as well, I believe. With our negative cap space. Negative $30 million in cap space. Well, 17.6. And then we're going to actually be negative 30 million. Well, negative 32 million, I should say. Well, no, negative 39 or 30.9 million. I don't know. Something like that. Going into free agency, but we don't need anybody in free agency. Cam will probably be dropped off the team coming soon. We might have to get rid of Harrison Smith, or depending on what happens with our money situation, we might be able to keep Leonard and what's his face? Danielle Hunter. I have him for a couple more years, but he's expensive, which is an issue. Do I have anyone that I can use a 5th-year option on? Or that I'll have to use a 5th-year option on? I guess I could use a 5th-year option on Herndon next year. It all comes down to people who I actually had on the team originally, which man, I don't think I had anyone who was already on the team that I might need to use it on. Because Brian Poole, he's already got 5 years of experience. So I don't think I can use it on him. That's everyone. Don't mind the fact that apparently in the draft there's a kicker named Tiny Boop Squig Shorterly. I don't know where that name came from. I think it's a real person, though. I'm dead serious. Anyways, I'm going to end this stream so I don't take too long. Go watch the NFC playoff game if you're interested. See you guys later.